What is up, everybody? We are back here in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Windrock. I looked at you and you were laughing. And we're starting back with the UTV stock class. I believe they're already pulled onto the line.
Yes, we just completed all Hill 1 for all 3 classes. We are back for Hill 2. You guys are watching NRRA Race 1 here at Windrock, presented by CATech this weekend. So huge shout out to them and all of our sponsors, as always. We are back with Hill 2 for our Rock Life Off-Road UTV stock class. And this is Clint Garrison. He is kicking things off in first place again, only because he was a late entry. So he had the first place spot both hills. Actually worked out pretty well for him last time because he had the fastest time.
Yeah.
And got his run in before
it got nasty.
Got quite as soupy.
Ooh. Had a little trouble bouncing back and forth. Again, right there, you can see how steep some of those hills are right there. Out the top he goes. That was a quick time. .210, and again, that's a quick time even for the UTV Cup Series we just saw. So again, that's a super quick time.
Clint setting the bar high for these guys. Well, we got Justin Hoback and Big Bertha, the only 4-seater.
Adam Kuntz hopping in. My mom and Paul hopping in. Wyatt Wilson jumping in there. What's up, everybody? Again, this is the second course of day 1 of our season opener here at the National Rock Racing Association. This is Justin Holback and his 4-seater, okay? He said, you know what? We're bringing the minivan up, and we're going to have a good time, okay? He's got cooler in there. He's got cup holders. He's got a radio. He's got some snacky snacks, you know?
I could go for some snacks right now. I could go for a cheeseburger right now.
Yeah, I'm with you. We need to go hit up Clyde and be like, hey, what? Yeah, Taylor.
We know where we're all going after this.
Taylor's like, you can't tease a big fella about snacks.
Come on, Bertha. Get on up there.
Get up there.
Oh.
Again, Justin helps out a bunch with our side-by-side, or our UTV, or our
come on,
UTV.
Matt.
That's what we're watching. Yeah, I'll take another butter. What's up, dog? Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Some more.
Thank you, though.
I'll take both. You know what? Just give me both. He helps a lot with the RC classes. Again, we have a bunch of RC drivers here. They had the Shift RC big tent set up earlier. I know Shift helps out a bunch of the guys.
As well as our youth classes.
Yes.
Our youth class.
Oh, the driver's meeting is so cute.
It is pretty adorable.
I know I say that all the time, but it really is. Watching all the little kids gather around for their own driver's meeting, they pay attention so vividly.
They pay more attention than the adult drivers.
They do by far. So it's great to watch them get up there and pay attention.
And then Justin gets in the 4-seater, and they all line up behind him in their little 170s and 200s and follow him around the course, so everybody knows what the course is. And it's like a mama duckling or a mama duck and all the little ducklings.
It really is. It totally is. And it's so cute to watch.
All right, there's the finish.
112.058 for Justin Holback. Coming in second place. We got about a half dozen guys to go yet.
In second place. We've only had 2 drivers.
It's okay. Right now he's on the podium. That's all that matters. Dylan Dowler sitting in the line there.
What's up, Curtis?
What's up, Curtis?
Woohoo, race season.
Yeah, he tunes in from what, New York?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, yeah. It's way up there. I know that.
Someplace up north.
Again, Dylan came in real hot and steamy on his first run. Looks like he's being a little more conservative, playing smart. Again, here with his being as slick it is, you want a lot of momentum, but at the same time, you want to keep that momentum going in the correct direction, too.
And as always, if you've never been to a race in person, you might watch this and say or think, why are they going so slow up that hill? Or, why are they rolling over here? The cameras never, ever do the hills justice. They are more steep. They are more off-camber. Those rock ledges are taller than they ever look on camera. So if you haven't been able to come watch a race in person, then You just have to trust us.
It
The
is.
perspective is a little skewed. 54.175 for Dylan Dowler.
I've even thought that at races, I've watched drivers race, and I'm like, oh, those guys are slow. Wait till I get up there. And then I come back and look at my time, and my time's twice as slow as everyone else's was, and I'm like, holy cow.
Look at Eric being an MVP and scraping the mud off our poor sagging.
You can't really
starting
see
gate.
it, but if you look at the very top, there's like a layer of mud on the top of it where it's starting to sag down. Again, appreciate Raceline and all they do for us this season.
All right, Jay Storts on the course.
Jay Stewart's one of our bouncer drivers. Him and his son-in-law, Daniel Heckley, both said, hey, we're getting here today early. We might as well just race. Get a little more experience in. A lot of times the courses are similar, so you got to pre-run a part of the course as well in your side-by-side. Again, the wind's picking up a little bit here, and you can feel a little sprinkles, but I think it's just coming in on your side, so I'm okay.
Yay.
Just on your side, I think. That's the sun likes you, the rain likes you. It's just on your side usually.
This is my side. What is that?
It is. 38.718. Again, smoking time in our new leader, Jay Storts. This is our UTV stock class.
Coming over.
Yeah, again, I can feel a little bit of the breeze coming in from your side as well.
Gonna have to go for the hoodie in a minute. All right, we've got Daniel Heckley on the line.
Wow, it is definitely starting to pour rain now. So, the White Mountains of New Hampshire. I know you were way up there. Again, I always like to complain about how far I have to drive, and then I hear somebody from, that drives 10 hours longer than I do, and you can't really complain at that point. Again, hopefully it'll rain just for a real short time. Again, we got a little bit of sprinkled once today, so hopefully it won't rain too long again. I know a lot of the bouncer drivers, myself included, hope it's going to not rain tomorrow. Just because the mud plays such a big role, such a big thing. It does do well in the mud. It does very well in the mud. Daniel Heckley just knocking trees down. He's having a good time. Again, I think that was an 83.701.
All right, I'm back.
83701, I believe, for Daniel Heckley.
Do we have some form of umbrella in here?
Trash bag right there. That's all I got.
What is it?
It's right there. The trash bag in front of the ropes.
I don't know what he's pointing at.
Again, course is clear, I'm hearing. Brandon Davis on the line. Again, another bouncer driver who also said, hey, I'm here a day early. Let's go ahead and race.
Oh, yeah, the rain's picking up, so everybody's scrambling to cover things. Brandon Davis had the second fastest time on Hill 1 today in the stock class.
I see welding
What are
going
they welding? I know, I just noticed that too.
Clay, that's Kaysen's? Oh, Cody Kaysen. Cody Kaysen and Clay Kaysen over there welding.
John Lee Coy came in clutch with an umbrella.
So they're over there welding Kaysen stuff back together.
All right. Brandon, I can barely see him up there. I heard he might have blown a belt.
Again, Jay Storch sitting top with that 38-second run. Clint Garrison, 43. Dylan Dower, 54. Daniel Heckley with an 83. Justin Novak with a 112. And Brandon Davis
is at the top of the hill right now. Has not made it to the finish line.
I see an umbrella.
So I think he's broke.
Okay. Man, he's right there,
I can
too.
barely even see. Man, he was so close.
I grabbed my treadwear shirt. I thought it was your treadwear that you were wearing, not your other one.
I don't have a treadwear.
I grabbed this one because I was like,
why
oh,
is that
man,
so hard to say?
make sure I match Bree, matchy match, because you said something about gray sweatshirts, but this is the wrong gray sweatshirt. So, shout out to Treadwear, though.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Call Treadwear for all your apparel needs. They do screen printing of T-shirts and hoodies.
All right, we are waiting on getting Brandon Davis down. I see him creeping along up there.
Yeah, it looks like he's mobile, so I'm not sure. Oh,
Dang it.
it's dripping.
It's straight on my stuff.
It's the roof is dripping right in the middle of her paper. You couldn't have picked a more perfect place for that rain to drop. Yeah, it's going to start to drip. Yeah, we'll go ahead and move it back just a touch.
Where's it come? Where is it?
It's fine. We can probably be okay for a minute.
Let's just move it back a smidge.
Smidge, yeah. Yep. Watch your mic.
That should be good.
Okay. Look, another 3 or 4 inches probably, and you're good. There, right there. Yeah. Who's in charge of this trailer,
Hey,
Taylor?
ooh, watch the camera, Matt.
Okay.
The one that
Yep,
somebody
yep.
set right behind you.
Yeah, I had him set it there.
Do we have any updates on Brandon, Taylor? We can see a little bit going. Are they towing him?
Oh, just broke a belt.
He did blow a belt.
Well, that's not too bad then.
Hey, Matt, I need your sleeve.
Well, no. You already wiped stuff on the back of me. Taylor apparently thinks I'm a paper towel. Her own personal paper towel.
Taylor does?
I'm sorry, Bree. Bree thinks I'm her own personal paper towel. Like, listen, I'm a gentleman, but that only goes so far, okay?
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Ooh, it's raining now. Nah, it's okay.
I'm just going to leave this down here.
I caught that chair twice.
Good job. All right, for everybody watching the live feed, sorry, we're struggling a little right now.
It's pouring down now. It's starting to pour.
The rain.
Our crowds are dwindling and joining underneath the Easy Up because it's raining.
It's getting us. We're making some adjustments. Thank you for sticking with us. Brandon is getting recovered off the hill right now, and then we will carry on. Maybe we should have gone in.
Yeah, maybe we should go in. Okay. Because it's starting to pour pretty hard now. Don Curtis. Hey, thumbs up, buddy. I love it. We're just getting a happy, smiling thumbs up from Don Curtis. I love it. Just, we're here for it, I sat in pouring down buckets of rain like this about 3 years ago here, and the fog was so bad you couldn't see the finish line from the starting line.
Oh.
You had to get about halfway up, and then there's a video of one of our cameras, our live feeds.
That.
And I also did the set and rain about like this at Wildcat a few years ago. 2 years ago, actually. Yeah,
Wildcat, we have had some nasty
torrential
mud
downpour
out there.
Okay. Give us 1 second, and we're going to move our table inside. So we're temporarily pausing our production. Wow, Bree.
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Well, the good news is our awning is going to be nice and clean.
I'm glad we put the awning up.
Did you see how dirty that water was?
Yep. All right, guys, so bear with us. Thank you for tuning in to Hillside Live. What you see on the screen is Brandon Davis getting recovered off the hill. He broke a belt. The rain has finally started coming down on us, so we are shifting things around in the trailer to try and save our gear. So y'all bear with us. Wait, where's it going to go?
Oh, we should go forward. Yep.
There's not enough room. There's a waterfall right there. Grab that camera.
What? What do you say?
Fuel stacks are going to get soaked in it.
Yeah, I know. We're trying to scoot it.
No, that should be good. That gets them in the
Yeah, we're good.
Do we have a small tripod for that camera?
All right, y'all have heard of rain delays, right?
I'm just going to turn it off for a second.
Or just go to commercial.
Yeah, tell them we'll be right back.
All right, everyone, we're working on getting adjusted here. We will be right back. Stay with us.
And we're back. We don't have a camera in the studio yet, but we will be back live with that in a second.
That's okay. They know what we look like.
Yeah, you know. I did my makeup for this
They
today.
should by now.
I did my makeup for this today, Bree.
Yeah? I'll give you some tips later.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Oh, sorry, Matt. You teed it up for me.
Jeez Louise. Bree said, I'll give you some tips later.
Borrow my lipstick. Well, these pages are wet. Are there paper towels up there? Anywhere? On the shelf?
And the blue rag.
Alright, guys, we are pretty close to getting Brandon recovered off the hill and getting our makeshift in-trailer studio set up. The rain is still steadily pouring down. Yes, huge shout out to Taylor for
Yes.
knowing that this was going to happen and having a plan for moving into the trailer. We appreciate that.
Like this.
I got it.
No, I need a little adapter. HDMI,
Yeah,
HDMI.
Taylor's the man. He is on it right now. He's like, redo the entire studio? No problem, I got you.
Matt, do you need this towel?
No, okay. I just wipe it on my sleeve.
See, those sleeves come in handy.
They do. I've always been a long sleeve guy. I probably should wipe it. I probably should. Never mind. That's fine. My phone.
Do you want it?
My magnetic phone thing fell off.
All right. I know I keep saying that we're close. We really are. So, I was helping my dad clean out the shop the other day and, like, organize some stuff.
Yep.
I'm a slightly OCD like organizer,
Okay.
and my parents have taken advantage of that and had me redo their garage
I
and
like it.
the shop and all of that. So I found a bin. Oh, we got Scotty Harden out on the course now. I'll finish my story in a minute. Scotty Harden, we are in the middle of Hill 2 for our Rock Life Off-Road stock class.
You don't see that okay?
Yep, perfect. Hey,
Wait.
you are like about to fall off the edge, Taylor.
This is the Adele class. We're rolling in the deep.
It's like right on the edge.
Half an inch.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect. Yep, yep.
What you know about it?
Zach.
Oh man, come on.
Come on. Again, love
Show you
that
how
footage.
How steep that is right there.
It is. Again, we'll be calling the action from the monitor in front of us. It's so nice to be able to turn around and call the action. 88.084.
That was Scotty Harden. Justin Mitchell is on the line now. Justin Mitchell had a third place time on Hill 1. Another one of our new drivers.
Here, our stock class firing up behind us.
Our VIN class
Yeah, sorry, VIN class.
sounds a little bigger than a...
Yeah. Our VIN class firing up behind us. Taylor, you are a rock star. He can't hear me right now because he's so focused on doing his job, but Taylor's a rock star.
Okay, so I started to say I found a bin with all of our old 4x4 Nation.
Yep.
Like merch. Like what was left over, you know?
I need an extra
So
large.
there are DVDs.
Okay.
That's how long ago.
Okay.
T-shirts.
I'm making a list because I'm going to go on I'll go to the page and buy some merch. Okay, you got DVDs. What else?
There are. Oh, they're not listed anywhere. I alone have the merch. There's calendars, our Women in Wheeling calendar,
Okay.
and then another one we did even older than that. Some of our like posters from our Women in Wheeling episode, and these stickers.
I saw those stickers earlier. I wonder what they were.
So these are our old 4x4 Nation logo stickers, and I have one that says I do my own stunts.
Yeah.
And I want you guys can help me decide where to put it. Should I put it on someone's buggy? Should I put it on Matt's buggy?
Oh, I'll
Should I give
I'll
it
rep one.
away? Should
I will
like,
definitely rep one.
Do a trivia question and give it away to somebody. I've only got a few of them left.
Well, I'll definitely put one on my buggy. But
Okay.
just DNF for Dustin Mitchell. Justin Mitchell. There we go. And we'll give one away tomorrow.
But so I was thinking, I came across. I've got a handful of calendars. Nobody really wants DVDs anymore. Let's face it. Who even has DVD players?
I love DVDs.
But the women in Wheeling calendars and our old DVD episodes, I've got a few of them. So maybe like a little giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
I'll bring some to a race or something.
Absolutely.
Those are like vintage now. It's so nostalgic looking back at them all.
There's people out there that probably don't even know what 4x4 Nation is.
I'm sure they don't.
So
this is Braden Upchurch out on the course. I want you guys to know that. But 4x4 Nation was the web show that I hosted and that my dad and I started back in 2012 when the SRRS began and when I first began racing in 2012. And we filmed at all the races and made a bunch of episodes and content and all that kind of stuff. We did that for about 3 years. So that was called 4x4 Nation.
41.574 for Mr. Braden Upchurch.
Not
That's
bad.
good enough for second place.
So we used to set up like a merch table at the events, you know,
Yep.
and we'd have our T-shirts and the DVDs and the calendars and
you-
all that.
Do you have any T-shirts? That's the important thing.
There are a handful of T-shirts left.
Are they only like medium sizes though, or what?
I don't know. I'd have to look through them.
Yeah,
all.
you have to look.
But yeah, I was thinking, you know, I want to keep a few, you know, just
Yeah.
for nostalgia,
Yeah.
not get rid of them all. But I'm not going to mail them to anybody either. So if maybe we'll do some giveaways
Yeah.
in person at some of our races.
Again, that bottom section's getting even muddier now. Again, this is Tanner Garvin.
Uh-oh. This first uphill section is the perfect example of it's always steeper in person
Yes.
than it looks on camera, because that really doesn't look like much at all on camera. But when I turn around and look at it, and you can tell by the way they're sliding around and struggling to claw their
Yeah.
way up this section, it's very steep. And then, of course, now with the rain.
Again, you can hear the buggy. He is absolutely in full send right now.
Not to mention those rocks that are being
Yeah.
unearthed
Yeah.
in the middle of the hill as each driver goes. There's one right there.
Again, you can hear that buggy right now, just giving it everything he has, trying to make it up the hill. Again, watch the mud, the dirt. Now that it's raining, it's even slicker
man.
on there.
So it looks like it would be easier for him to go to the right of those rocks, but I can't see those ruts that are at the top. It's so hard to tell.
Well, right above
on
his
camera.
buggy, you can see right in the center of the screen, you can see that big rock. And I think that's what's stopping him from just
Yeah.
shooting on that far right side. Okay. Yeah, huge shout out to Taylor. Now you can hear us now. I was thanking you immensely earlier when you were working diligently. So again, huge shout out to T-Man who is in the booth helping us out constantly. He's like a 40-man
There it
production
is.
crew.
Yeah, I feel like the NRRA team does
Oh.
with about like 10 people what other production groups do with like 30
Or more.
or more.
Or more. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta have the right 10 people, I guess.
That's why you should call Hot Rock Racing TV for your next off-road event. That's my infomercial right there. Rock Racing TV.
We'll make it happen,
Rock Racing TV.
even in the rain.
We're that's even better. I was going to be like, we're the best. Rock Racing TV, even in the rain.
Rain or shine. Preferably shine.
Yeah, I keep getting Adobe popping up to update on mine as well. Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, Tanner Garvin was working his way through Hill 2 here. I'm not sure if they have the option of which of those they go up, or if he's just trying to get out of there any way he can right now. Are they waterproof? Well, you might get your wish.
Oh, it looks like he has a front tire still not spinning. Again, raining pretty good right now.
I feel like it's not as dark as it was, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
It lightened up when the
It
rain
did,
started.
it did lighten up quite a
That's
bit.
weird.
It was really dark before that. I mean, it was almost nighttime out here. It did feel 4 or 5 o'clock wintertime-ish. Wow. Is that a rubber glove? What is that, Taylor? I like it. Hey, long as it keeps the water out right now. We have lots of satellites and things we have to hook up, and one of the most of the cables go through the belly of the production trailer. How there are a few that go to the roof of the production trailer for wireless signals and such. American flag, you know, the essentials. Yeah, plug our in American flag, yeah. So, keeping the water out from inside the vehicle, or dirt, or heat, or air. Yeah.
Oh, man, he's so close.
So close. He bottomed it out a little bit right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that front driver's side, definitely not. I can't tell. So we have a 5-minute time limit today. Normally it's a little shorter, like 3 minutes, but because of the extreme mud, it was extended to 5 minutes today, and I think he might be getting close to that.
You can see the elevation from the production trailer down there in the
Yeah.
bottom to here, how much elevation you're going through. Come on!
Oh,
there
come
we
on.
go!
Nice. And the way that the time limit works is as long as a driver is still making forward progress, even if they're still moving when they're
300.618 for Tanner Garvin.
so even if they're still moving when their time technically expires, as long as you are making forward progress, you can finish that run. But if you stop or have to back up at all once you've passed that time limit, then you're done.
Yeah, and you hate to see them have to back up. That's why usually if they're near the time limit, they'll hammer down and just keep it going the best they can.
All right, this is Clay Mangum, another new driver.
I love his cage.
Come to join the fun for the weekend.
Did a great job on his cage. I like the style of the top up there. Anytime I see new and fun, exciting side-by-side cages, I always try to take note of them. Just because now, because of side-by-side's popularity, they've become so popular, you see a huge plethora of different designs and cages, so it's always nice to see them.
Oh. Looks like we've got about 3 drivers left, and then that'll wrap up our Rock Life Off-Road UTV stock class for the day. That was Clay Mangum with a 58.964. And Dan the Man Carter is on the line. Dan walked by a little while ago before we were scrambling with the rain, and I asked him, oh, man, what happened up there? He tipped over in Pinky in the Unlimited class, and he's like, oh, I just felt like everything was going too smooth, and I didn't want people to start catching on, so I was like, well, I better just lay right over here. It's like, that's right. You can't show your hand
too early.
soon.
Yeah,
you can't just come out of the gate setting the bar too high for everybody else. We love Dan. He's always got a great attitude and an interesting line. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that worked.
I'm down with it. Whenever it works.
It's starting to let up a little bit on the rain. Again, that shot there shows how tall these hills are, how steep they are. Again, you can hear him rip it at wide open, and all of a sudden he just pops out the top.
I just remembered I have a raincoat in my backpack.
I have a big...
That'll come in handy.
A big coat for... Yeah, that's good. Ponchos are a good idea. For the RV, yeah.
Doing a lot of good there.
Where's the RV at?
54.072 for Dan Carter. Is Brandon Davis running?
I don't see him in the booth. I don't see him down there in that starting gate.
Looks kind of empty.
I think that's it. All right, we'll run through our driver list. Again, this is for the second course of our seasoner opener for the UTV stock class. Do we have, is he coming to line?
I can't tell what they're saying.
Okay. Jay Stewart's coming in first. Braden Upchurch coming in second. Clint Garrison coming in third. Dan Carter coming in fourth. Dylan Dower coming in fifth. Clay Magnum.
Mangum.
I can't want to say Magnuson because I've been watching a lot of Formula One. Mangum. Daniel Heckley is seventh. Scotty Harden is eighth. Justin Holback is ninth. Tanner Garvin is 10th. And Justin Mitchell had a DNF. Again, I don't think I'm not sure what's going on with Brandon Davis, but that was our second course. That was a lineup for our second course. Again, awards will be done probably tomorrow for most classes since it's starting to rain now. And we'll keep you guys posted with who our season champion, or who our race champion was for today.
And that means it's time for VIN class. We've got Justin Hoback pulling up to the starting line there.
Yeah. He said, we're still having a race, but we can't help the rain.
Yeah, for Hill 2. Sorry, talking to Jay.
Aw, Eric. He said, I want to thank all 5 of you out there that don't have a dog in the fight for sticking with us. Well, our crowd's just like, they didn't necessarily leave. They all just cuddled into one, like a few tents out there. They all accumulated under one tent.
They all headed for shelter.
It is rated pretty good.
It's not like terrible, but it's steady. That's for sure. It's a soaker.
It was raining pretty hard there for a while.
Yeah, when it first started.
Took
us by surprise.
We were leaking pretty good up here.
We're going to need to form a union, Taylor?
Yeah, right. You know what Clyde would say to our union? He'd be like, good luck. Good.
Production's having a union meeting. Tell them to wait.
Taylor's like, I'm on my state mandated 15 right now. You're going to have to call back.
You know, it must be nice to be a VIN class driver and have a roof and a windshield and doors right now.
Yeah.
And windows.
Yeah, especially Justin Hoback, who has
an enclosed cab.
Yeah, Justin Hoback's got the heater on there, the radio. He's like, I love this race.
Just to have fun, Dan. Just to have fun.
So this is the new recovery vehicle / VIN class race vehicle. Apparently, there's still a lot that Justin plans to do with it and add to it and modify and all that, but he went ahead and brought it out here today anyway to go ahead and give it a try for the VIN class. He is making his way up that back trail right now. We lost that camera over on that side, but
you can see Dan Carter getting back to that.
There he is coming along the top of the ridge. Sean Keller, I bet you're right. Probably everybody out here does right now.
Yeah, our drone was like right on the VIN class during their entire race.
Right. So due to the rain, the drone is on break right now. So we'll bring you the best coverage we can with the stationary cameras. Shout out to Bill Blaisdell, our resident mountain man.
Yes.
Who runs up these hills like a mountain goat.
100.250 for Charles Chris. I'm sorry, for Justin Holback. Sorry, Justin Holback.
So Bill was giving him a shout out. Not only is he amazing help with recovery and setting up and tearing down, he also runs a camera while he's out there.
And he does a great job at it, too.
He's a man of many talents, and he is truly like a mountain man.
Yeah.
When we were at Superlift or Hot Springs Off-Road Park, not for the fun run that we did the year before, it was cold. It was like November, and we were out trail riding. There's like a big group of us, and all these girls were sitting around on the rocks just hanging out while, everyone was puttering around. And Bill just like built a fire for us on the rock. We were like, it's cold out here, and I turned around, and then there's like a fire. Just I don't even know where he got how he did it.
I totally believe that.
Yeah.
That's Dan Carter in the VIN class running his Cherokee. Dan and Charles Chris are both running Cherokees. One's red, one's purple.
They Man, there's Justin.
Justin backing him with his.
It looks like we played that in reverse.
Yeah, it did. His mirrors were folded in, so he's like, I can do it. There he goes. Again, that's getting so nasty down there.
I'm really glad I don't have any reason to need to walk through there.
Yeah.
RIP all the RV floors and trailer floors.
Yes.
After today.
Yeah.
That are going to be nasty.
I picked up a rental truck for this month, and it had 49 miles on it.
You still don't have a truck to drive?
Well, mine's in process of getting repaired. So.
Whatever happened to the one that got stolen?
RIP. RIP.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I have a diesel that I'm putting back together, but I had to get it done. So since we had 3 races, I was like, I'm just going to rent one. Justin Wills did it last year when his truck broke down, and I was like, that's a really good idea. He rented a double cab dually, long bed, diesel, loaded up, and so look at that. Dan is flying through there.
Oh, there he is.
And he did it. Enterprise, it's just a heavy truck. You can rent it. Gooseneck ball, everything already set up, so it worked out really well for him. I thought, I'm going to do the same thing since we have 3 races. I'm like, dude, I'll just rent it for the whole month. So my truck, I picked it up. It had either 47 or 49 miles on it. I have extremely muddy boots today, so I feel kind of bad hopping in there. But
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a Kroger bag on each foot.
Yeah, and just hop in.
I'm going to roll up the bottom of my pants so the mud's all contained.
Yeah.
I already planned it out.
Oh, I thought about taking my boots off because I have tennis shoes sitting. 91.625 for Dan Carter. Running that purple Cherokee. Following him is Charles Chris and his red Cherokee. And I think Charles is going to try to set the world on fire. He had a smoking first run. So
he was flying.
He was flying. The crowd was cheering him on.
Doors open. What does that mean? What's he doing?
Well, all right, there we got some.
Wave hello.
We got some.
Zach.
Hey, we got some friends in the booth with us. Hey, everybody, give me a wave.
Apparently, we have.
Hey, that's my background here.
They're deaf friends.
That's like a bunch of racers and Zach.
And Zach.
Zach. Again, Dan pulling in there. That's our background. We have a nice awning, so they're all hanging out.
Yeah, they're not here for us. They're here for the awning.
Yeah.
All right, clock is hot. Charles Carris.
Again, you can definitely hear that motor screaming.
Wah, 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 wah.
Dude, you cannot miss that 4.0 6-cylinder straight 6 motor that, like, ripping through it.
With his, like, ancient leaf springs.
I
did
can
he
hear.
say they were still in there, or did he upgrade them?
He upgraded some of them. It is. You can see it's still rated pretty good.
He did. Oops. Apparently, someone might have parked a vehicle a little too close.
They said it was the park ranger.
Oh. Is it a ranger or is it the park ranger?
I think they said it's the park ranger. So, yeah, when you're parking your vehicle, you want to make sure you park very, very close.
Far away from the race.
Yeah, very close to the track. But you kind of take your fate in your own hand there. Make sure you. Yeah, we've had the Can-Am. Clyde's Can-Am has been broken twice. Again, you can see how hard it's pouring down rain right there.
Oh, yeah, it just got worse.
So it's picking back up a little bit. Again, Dawn sitting there in the starting gate, just 82.129.
Not bad.
For Charles.
That looked like fun. If you're committed, I mean, at this point, you just have to.
That's your new leader right there. But I beat Dan by about 10 seconds. So
you're just playing in the mud.
You really are
right now.
Again, I'm with you. I think I'd rather have a windshield, but you know.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, we have 22, 24 UTV guys that still have to go yet. poor.
And they're all just sitting out
Yeah.
there in a soggy fire suit.
They are.
Oh, that's worse than soggy jeans.
I've sat in my on at least 2 occasions. I have been sitting in the starting gate where it's pouring buckets of rain. Last year, 2 years ago, it was at the Wildcat, and the guy in front of me rolled over. So I just sat there with pour down rain and pour down rain.
Yep. Not a comfortable feeling.
Again, Don Curtis and that big box Chevy there.
All right, Don was our 2022 champion for the VIN class. So he's going to have to fight these guys off this season. He wants to hold on to the throne.
Upgraded some of his steering parts, and so we were talking about that. And then he upgraded some of his suspension links as well.
Boom.
You can see it just splashing through puddles. It's like just being out there having a fun time with your mud truck.
Can't even tell who that is. Just playing in the rain. All right. Got to make that turn. Straight onto the finish line. Something is.
I don't think so,
Where
but
did
that was
that
really
come
funny,
from?
though. She's like,
No, I just had 2 drips on my hand.
I know. And the whole time I was thinking, is that you, Jesus? That's all I can think about when you're like looking up.
Yes, God.
Yes, God? Is it me? Is it me, Jesus? Waiting on Don Curtis's time here. Oh. 8.6388, which puts him in second place. Charles Chris coming in first with an 82.13. Don coming in second with an 86.39. Dan Carter coming in third with a 91.63. And Justin Novak coming in fourth with a 100.25.
So Charles had first place in both hills.
Okay, all right.
Not a bad start to the season.
And we're going to have to see how that shakes up. Who had second on the first course?
Justin.
So I think it's going to be, and who had?
2, 3, and 4 all changed.
Yeah, so it's starting to pour down rain hard if you can't tell. I love the CA banner down the corner just getting way. The CA banner there. Again, CA Technologies, one of our sponsors for this race. Their banner down there is just soaking wet and just getting blown around.
Every banner in this
and it is
place
really
soaking
starting
wet.
to pour down. Again, you can kind of see the rain just hammering them here. Mind you, we have the unlimited class, which are all open buggies getting ready to run. So
Yeah, we still have a whole
we do.
class of 20 people to run.
We do. So bless their hearts. Caught a tree after. Okay, so Don Curtis, after the finish line, caught a tree. Okay, so they said he bent up the front end a little bit, but it still drives. So, again, lots of trees out here. Usually you don't want them to reach out and grab you, but occasionally it's kind of handy. Again, you can see all of our UTV Cup Series drivers heading around. Again, we appreciate all those guys, and most of them are open cabs, so they'll be getting ready to make the trip uphill. So hopefully the rain will die down just a hair. Looks like it's dying down a little bit. Again, it was pouring on rain there for a minute.
Yeah, just turned off. Well, turned down.
Turned down, yeah, turned down a little bit. Touche. He's like, I got you.
Taylor said that we did complain last year about not having water trucks, so
Touche.
I guess this is what we get.
No, it was a little wet last year, I think. No, it was.
I don't think so.
It wasn't really wet, but it wasn't really dry.
I remember wearing a tank top at this race last year because it was like oddly warm.
I did Melissa's interview last year right behind the trailer. Melissa Robertson.
Mm-hmm.
She races a big teal buggy, 2.5-ton axle, out of Oregon, I believe.
Oregon, I think.
It's that top corner of the U.S. I believe it's Oregon, though. Part of that Mountain Havoc series that raced up there, the Havoc. Maniac, I think. Maniac. They have a series, I think, called Maniac, and they have one called the Mountain Havoc. And again, there's that Oregon, Canadian type area there, Washington type area. The main Maniac was a buggy that was ran by Joe Pierce, but I think Maniac is a series they run. All right, we're going to get these guys lined up, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
What you want? No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
Rebirthed from the depths of Baja, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. The new Baja Legend MTZ. Silica reinforced T4 tread compound. Powerply 3-ply construction. Improved 4-pitch side biters. Proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it when I bounce her. Grab yourself some new merch today.
Rebirthed from the depths of Baja, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. The new Baja Legend MTZ. Silica reinforced T4 tread compound. Powerply 3-ply construction. Improved 4-pitch side biters. Proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ. Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. The new Baja Legend MTZ. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
All right, and we're back. We got Clint Garrison sitting on the line in that 427 Racing Crew.
Racing Crew?
He's upgraded to a big bouncer as well. Bought Danny Smith's old bouncer.
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to see several of our drivers in big bouncers for the first time, or at least,
I think tomorrow's going.
Maybe second or third.
I think tomorrow is going to be awesome. I tell people all the time, I am a race car driver. I do commentary. I do several other things. But first and foremost, I am always a fan. And as a fan, I am very excited for tomorrow. We have like half a dozen drivers who are new. We have another half a dozen drivers who have new buggies. I am super excited for tomorrow.
And it's not supposed to rain.
Saying it's not supposed to rain.
Uh-oh, Clint.
Again, being that it's nice and wet and sloppy, all the buggies are a light shade of brown. So our starting gate will help us with this next 24 drivers, help get us all lined up. You want to give you some tips there, Bree? We have a lot of fun doing what we do. I really love this job. It's all right. Taylor's like, I'm the stepchild in the back corner. It's like the movie Miss Doubtfire. He's like, Layla, get back in your sail. Don't make me get the hose.
Oh, my gosh. We're deteriorating.
Yeah, that's Taylor in the back. Yeah, Clint Garrison. I don't know if he had a breakage there. Had a couple attempts there. I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
I can't turn around and look up the hill anymore.
Again, Clint started out in a stock side-by-side, then later picked up a racing side-by-side. Travis Skelton's old buggy. Definitely has a lot of power. We saw Travis Skelton just rock that thing. Travis Skelton, another driver who's upgraded to a big rock bouncer.
That's right.
I've seen him at the Hammers this year. Got to talk to him a little bit. He was doing.
Yeah?
So he raced his bouncer. Plus, he did some side-by-side racing. So that was super awesome to see. It looks like they're getting the recovery rig up there to get him pulled out of the way.
Did you meet any camera guy? A camera guy named David Peralt out there?
Maybe. I met a lot of camera guys. And again,
he's one of my buddies that used to film 4x4 Nation with us. And I didn't even know he was there until a couple days ago. We were talking, and he was like, "Yeah, I was out there."
Yeah, it's funny because I usually take a picture, and there's like hundreds of cameras lined up, and there's like thousands of batteries.
I think he was probably filming for Marvin Stammel.
Oh,
but
yeah. I seen him there.
Yeah, so he would have been with him. Not
Yeah.
positive.
I got to hang out with the cameraman that I did Remote Pit 1 with on the EMC, which is Friday, and the 4900 class, which is Thursday. We went out to Remote Pit 1. Travis was his name. We had a really good time hanging out. He had a Cherokee that was all chopped up. He had chopped off the back half of it, and we were on dirt roads with pretty good whoop section, and we were running 65, 70, 80 mile an hour, which is how I ended up with a rock chip in my rental Jeep out there as well.
Oh.
Yeah, that was after I got a speeding ticket.
Matt.
So it was a very eventful King of Hammers on and off road.
Oh, my goodness.
But
yeah, I miss Hammers. I need to go again sometime.
Harry, it's a good time. It's just kind of utter chaos.
The last time I went out there was with the Plowboy Caravan when Richie raced.
That was a hot minute.
Yeah. The first year was when the Avenger was brand new. We took it out there.
What was that, 17? 16?
It's been like 9 years.
Yeah.
Since we built the Avenger.
It would have to have been before 17, so it'd be like 16 or before.
I think it was like 14.
Yeah.
14 or 15. And then the following year with the Plowboy Caravan, we 3 days driving across country. We just kept adding trucks and trailers as we would.
How far is it from Murfreesboro out there?
It was like 3 days we traveled.
Get her done.
Yeah, I had Ricky B in the truck, and there's a bunch of us, but yeah.
Mr. RCB with us.
Always an adventure. Someday I might make it back out there again.
It's like a 36-hour drive from Illinois. 38-hour drive.
Yeah.
Now, it's like MapQuest says it's like 30 hours, 31 hours, but by the time you had fuel stops, you're 36, 38.
Especially when you're hauling stuff.
Yeah.
Are they winching them? All right, guys, this is Clint Garrison out on the course. He was our first driver for Hill 2 for the RCV Axle Unlimited class. We are not entirely sure what happened to him up there. It kind of looks like they might be winching him up now.
I think he's in front-wheel drive only.
But you are watching Hillside Live. Thank you for sticking with us on this rainy, sloppy day. We've had to make some adjustments to production when the rain came. But we have completed both our Rock Life stock class and our VIN class. And now this is Hill 2 for the Unlimited class. This weekend brought to you by CA Technologies. Huge shout out to them and a big thank you to all of our sponsors for partnering with us this season, helping us do what we do here with the NRRA. And we are at Winrock Park in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Next weekend, we will be at Disney, Oklahoma for our second race of the season, and also the Big Meat Run will be going on at the same time. Same time, same place. So there will be a lot
going on
happening out there. Lots of people, lots of action. And then 2 weeks after that will be our next race at Wildcat in Kentucky. You can go to rockracing.com and find our schedule of events for the whole season if you want to look those up and maybe try and plan, see what's close to home for you and be able to come see an event in person.
Zach and Clyde are being ornery to each other.
Surprise, surprise.
I know I think it's quit raining, but that doesn't mean it's not super muddy outside. I see a lot of people wearing ponchos. Again, watching we've seen side-by-sides flinging mud on the crowd and cameramen today. Wait till tomorrow when you have extremely high horsepower bouncers here.
Some 43-inch tires. So speaking of Windrock Off-Road Park, where we are today, Windrock has, Matt, do you remember how many acres?
79,000 or 76,000, 78?
73,000 acres.
I round up to 80. Just,
We'll just say 70 plus.
Yeah.
And then it won't matter. This is the largest privately owned off-road riding area in the country.
I tell people all the time how huge it is, just because it is so massive. I didn't know it was the largest privately owned off-road park.
They have a shooting range, which I didn't know.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, you can.
That's kind of awesome.
Rent a side-by-side. They have hiking trails, mountain biking, of course, the off-road riding trails, camping, general stores. There's plenty to do for any kind of outdoor adventure you want to have here in East Tennessee. So you guys should come on out and check out Windrock Park.
I didn't know about the mountain biking that you talked about until 2 years ago when Eric Hagan was here with his mountain bike. And I went to leave, and I saw literally hundreds and hundreds of the Sprinter vans with mountain bike racks on them and trucks. It was crazy. I didn't realize that was like even a big thing down here. And Eric's like, oh, it's huge. He was saying how many guys come here for and it was going on. Again, this kind of shows how big the park is. That event was happening on the other side of the mountain, and I didn't even know about it until I got ready to leave. I just saw like a fleet of vehicles passing with mountain bike racks. So very cool to see. Again, that's awesome. I didn't know that at a shooting range either. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know where that's located out here.
Yeah, it'll be right up the hill. It's how we start the race off. We just have a bunch of guys fire guns, America. Again, here in Tennessee and Kentucky, you can just shoot guns off to start the lineup. Dude, that would be a lot of fun.
So next weekend,
yes,
at Disney, which is where we were for finals in October.
I believe we're running probably Viagra.
I was going to say, do you know what areas? Because those are the only ones I know.
Clock is hot. Casey Howe on the line.
To be continued, the Disney discussion.
It looks like most of the rain has stopped. Again, just because the rain has stopped does not mean that it's not super slick and muddy out there, so that will play havoc. And again, there's nothing worse than climbing in your...
It'll take like 3 days of sun to dry this up.
It will. And I was going to say, there's nothing worse than getting your nice, new, clean, custom-painted buggy with your awesome new panels or your new wrap for your new sponsors, climbing in that buggy that's nice and clean with your nice, clean race suit, matting the gas, and just watching all the mud fly and cover it. So little you can't even tell what color it is practically after about 3 feet. So, Zach, just pick one at this point. Again, we have our cameraman, our Delta Drone Works operator, is also on site today. He's doing our drone work for us. We appreciate all the live feed action they bring. I'm not sure if everybody's backing up for there. It looks like...
I think he's trying to get it started.
Colton Holback's down there checking it out, making sure he's good.
There we go.
Look at all that mud fly. Oh! Go, baby, go. Again, I think those ruts are starting to get pretty violent at this point.
They were sure eating everyone's lunch earlier. We had like 4 rollovers in a row, right?
We did. 101.128 for Casey Howe.
And he beat Clint Garrison, definitely.
All right, this is Lee Blake on the line. Looks like the rain washed some of that mud off of our race line starting gate there. It's not so saggy anymore.
Yeah, it isn't. Yeah, it was starting to sag pretty good there.
I guess that's one small benefit of the rain.
Whoa! Just snagged that tree.
That was a real sudden.
And no broken axle. Looks like it's taken off okay. Again, anytime you can tag something that hard, I always try to watch to see if there's any movement on that rear axle to see if it bent any of the bars back there or broke a shaft, bent a rim. But looks like everything's going well still. So
He might have bit his tongue on that one.
Yeah, for real.
That was the tree came out of nowhere.
The formula for that particular section is just more throttle, less brain. You'll be fine.
Gas on, brain off.
Didn't face correctly.
Oh.
Not that hill.
Uh-oh.
Not that hill.
Is he going under the tape?
Interesting choice of line there. Let's see how it works out for him. Bless you.
Kazoon tight, Taylor.
There we go. Way to use that tree to swing around.
Tree kicker's definitely doing some work there.
Sometimes you can't avoid the tree. You just have to use it to your advantage.
Many, many times we've seen Timmy do that. Hook a tree and just round it real quick. Use that tree slide.
Oh, no.
Get back on the wheels. Get back on the wheels. Oh, so close. Man, you hate to see that.
You need a hand?
No, the casing's down there.
You want us to turn you back over? Okay.
Everybody on three.
Keith Toolman over there, heading over there.
All the older guys are just letting the youngins run out there and take care of it. They don't want to cross the ocean of mud.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. You can do it.
Oh,
now
I
it's
see it
sliding.
sinking in there.
Just keep it going all the way to the pit.
It's Zach. He said, just keep sliding all the way to the pits.
They got it.
Woo, yeah. Now give it up for our recovery crew.
Yeah.
Because mud sucks.
Zach. It is. Look how muddy that is down there. That is just. Wait till the bouncers tomorrow. That's going to be so nasty. But one of the things about Windrock we didn't talk about is they have a wash bay here, and I love that. It's $2 for 3 minutes. You can get some tokens up at the.
You gotta wash quick.
Oh yeah, but it's. I tell you what. I've been here before, and washing off 87 pounds of mud is so much nicer than hauling it all the way home.
That's worth the $87.
Yeah, oh man. Go and plus traveling, you have this nice, clean, good-looking bouncer versus like something just caked in mud. And then people ask you, "Oh, do you race in the mud with that?" I'm like, "Well, not really, but unfortunately, sometimes we do race in the mud with
You're
that."
like, heck yeah, we do.
I mean, I do mud drags and mud bogs back in Illinois with mine, but it's not typically what we race with a rock bouncer.
All right, we've got Derek Schaefer on the line.
That old DC chassis there.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much what you got to do in this mud. Wait, I think he missed a turn. Did he just miss his turn? Yep.
Yeah.
He's coming back.
He's over there like, delete, 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 delete. Back up, back up.
And there you go. One more time, and you got it.
Man, somebody drop him a pin.
Drop him a pin. Somebody drop him a pin.
Oh.
Yeah,
There
again,
you go.
using those tree kickers. I've seen a lot of bouncer guys have those on there, and it works out pretty handy sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. I'm not going to say all the time, but sometimes. I've seen guys hook them on stuff before, but yeah.
He's pretty much just sliding down the hill.
Yeah. Look at that mud. Tomorrow's going to be interesting.
Don't stop. Don't
Oh,
stop.
go! No.
He stopped.
Uh-oh.
Turn.
Go, go, go.
Nice.
There we
Nice
go.
save.
That's an awesome save. Yeah, when in doubt, throttle out, baby. That's the perfect move for it right there. Because if you'd have stopped, you're rolling down the hill. So just keep your momentum going. Try to, be very quick and swift about steering out of it.
Oh.
I don't know.
Sometimes they do that.
Sometimes it bees that way.
Don't know if it popped the gear on him. Might have blew a belt.
Look at Cody running over there again.
Yeah, that kind of load, when you're pushing that much power with that kind of load, I can see a belt. Yeah. Casey.
Cody.
Is that Michael walking out there?
Mm-hmm.
Michael Garst?
We got the A-team out there
Yep.
checking it out.
I told him, I said, you look 25 pounds lighter with that beard missing. You look like such a little guy with that
What is
little
he
beard.
carrying?
Camera.
Oh. I was like, what did he just walk up there and pull off the buggy?
Yeah. That's like the walk of shame. He's like, well, thought this guy was going to do better than he did. They usually do it pretty nonchalant. They're like, hey, you okay? As they're grabbing it. They won't tell you. Like, oh, you okay, buddy? You good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. All right. And they'll try to be sly about it. That we don't feel so bad. Like, hey, that run you thought was going to be awesome? Yeah, it didn't turn out so well. Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. I've been there. I've rolled down this hill. I went back and watched the live feed, and Bree's like, oh, no.
Well, it's because you just kept going and going.
Yeah, it felt that way because you would see black, I'd see like black on the side, black on the top, and then black on the other side, and then it'd be black, and I'm like, where are the trees at? Because I knew I was rolling. I kept thinking, like, dude, seriously, where are all the trees at? For real. I posted the end cap on my YouTube channel. It's a cool end cap because it's like clink, 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 clink. Especially since I have one facing me and one facing out. It's pretty cool. He did. He's like, you okay, buddy? Like, I had the buggy hadn't even stopped moving yet, and Bill was already in the cab. Like, you okay, buddy? That's why I left that part in the YouTube channel because you could literally see him pop up and be like, hey, buddy, you okay?
Bill's always quick on the scene.
I mean, literally, the buggy didn't even come to a full stop yet. Bill's already on the top leaning in, and you could see his face just kind of pop in. Hey, buddy, you good?
Was that Derek Schaefer?
Yes.
All right, this looks like Ryan Edwards, I think. I can't get a good look at it. I think it's Ryan Edwards. Once again, that tree coming in handy.
Again, once you see one guy kind of do it, I think the rest will follow suit.
I don't know as they can even make that turn very well.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of space up there.
There isn't. Especially being slick, you might be able to.
There's not really any other option but to use that tree.
Oh!
Back it up.
Reverse,
back it up.
reverse. Yeah.
That's those ruts we were talking
grabbing that gear. You hear it clicking or crunching.
To the left. Oh.
So close.
Not quite enough.
So close. That would have worked. That would have worked so close.
Dang it.
Oh. He's done.
Again, you hate to see that.
All right, that was a heck of a try from Ryan Edwards. Those ruts, man, they're just,
They are.
it's getting
And
worse and worse.
And we got like 20 drivers to go yet.
Yeah, we're not going to be done anytime soon.
At least it's not still raining. That's a nice thing.
They're going to have to be very specific about the line that they take or be hauling to get up there. They're going to blast through the ruts.
Yeah.
So right now, out of 5 drivers, we've only had one finish and get a time, and that was Casey Howell with a 1:01. If you're just joining us, welcome to Hillside Live. This is the 2023 season opener for the NRRA, and we are at Wildcat Off-Road Park in Oliver Springs, Tennessee, this weekend presented by CATech. And we are just a handful of drivers into Hill 2 for the RCV Axle UTV Unlimited class. We already finished both hills for the Rock Life Stock class and the VIN class.
This is Nathan King sitting on line. You can see that orange bright light blinking at us. That iconic 01 on the door there.
He's hustling. Got to stay ahead of his sister.
Oh, yeah. Again, I can't believe they finished 1 point difference. Oh, 1 point different last season.
That is still crazy, yeah.
Oh, go, baby, go. Trying to avoid those ruts there. Absolutely flying. That's going to be a smoking time.
Nicely done.
He's acting like he's been here before.
Was that a Okay. 53.004 for Nathan King, setting the bar for the rest of the unlimited class. We've got Dan Carter on the line. Pinky decided to take a nap on Hill 1 right at the top of the hill. He was so close. So we'll see what Dan Carter can do here on Hill 2. Dan already raced the stock class. He's doing the unlimited class right now. And he's also racing the UTV bounty class tomorrow.
So all the side-by-side
Getting
classes.
his money's worth this weekend.
Yeah, getting lost on a course this big can be easy to do. Again, depending on how many flags you have and where the tape is at. I think we'll see a driver tomorrow, probably at least one driver in the bouncer class get lost. He's trying to square up. I can tell you what he's trying to do. He's trying to square it up. There we go.
Clyde has started not super recently. He's been doing it for a little while, but he sends out pit maps, like an aerial picture with map drawn over it for all the courses for each class, so that the drivers can study it ahead of time. Because when we are doing these longer courses, you know, back in the day.
Woo!
Come on, Dan.
Dan. Man, he had such a great run going. And again, Lucca was able to keep it on all 4 tires. Those ruts just have been causing problems for people all day long.
have enough speed there. Well, back in the day when it used to just, you know, we'd kill one hill.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to learn a long course, but the style has changed a little bit now, and I like it better like this. Hey, the sun just came out.
There we go. Come on, go, go, go.
The sun came out just for Dan. Come on, Dan.
Just for Dan.
But it does make it a little more difficult for the drivers, especially the ones racing multiple classes.
Yes, yes.
To keep it straight. So we put up as much tape and
100.124 for Dan Carter. And yeah, I totally agree.
Put up as much tape and as many banners as possible. Clyde sends out the course maps for everybody to look over and fields any, you know, questions obviously during the drivers meeting. So, but it's definitely, you know, a lot to keep track of when every tree looks the same when you're in race mode and in the driver's seat.
Yeah, and in some of the courses we'll have side-by-side Cup Series race one direction, bouncers race the same course but in the opposite direction. So, you know, it's kind of interesting just to kind of keep it all together. This is Clay Kaysen.
Clay Kaysen in his new 2023 chassis. He said Dano built the cage for him. Dano's cages.
Yep, Dano's raced with us before.
Hold up, Clay. You're falling down the wrong trail there. There it is. He got a little overeager and I guess turned a little too soon. I don't know. There you go.
We have the left side and the sewer side. Just stay to the left. There you go.
Again, it's always interesting to see all the new wraps for the season. Oh!
He's not messing with the mud pit at the bottom. Ooh, he's going to have to now, though.
Yeah, trying to get a little bit more lineup. I think he realized he was going to be right in those ruts. So back up, get a better lineup at it, and shoot again. Again, this is Clay Kaysen. Him and his buddy Cody Kaysen are both racing the UTV Cup Series this year and new side-by-sides.
His buddy? Buddy with the same last name?
Oh, I thought you said I thought I said brother. My bad. Yes.
Maybe you did.
Cody Kaysen and Clay Kaysen are both racing our UTV Cup Series this year. There's his brother at the bottom of the hill next to him.
Yeah.
But watching him, B, helping him coach along, I'm sure. Go, baby, go!
And if you can say their names together 3 times fast,
yeah,
I would be impressed.
Yeah. Clay, Cody.
You got to do first and last.
Oh, yeah. Cody Kaysen, Clay Kaysen, Cody. Yeah. That's, yeah.
Look at the mud on the camera.
We'll just call him CC. Oh, CC.
113.050. Matt, why don't you give us a rundown of the times that we have so far?
Give you our top 4. How about that? Nathan King sitting in first at 53, smoking time. Dan Carter right behind him with 100, so a big gap there. I'm sure some guys are going to close that. Casey Howe, 3rd. Clay Kaysen, 4th, and that's it. We had 3 or 4 DNFs. Madison King looks like coming off the line. That iconic pink chassis.
That one's easy to recognize out here, even with the mud. And y'all, the sun has come out, and the drone is in the sky. Things are just improving by the minute out here. Hallelujah.
It's even funnier to watch a camera and then you see the drone whizzing in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Look how muddy that is. Tomorrow that's going to be so much fun in the bouncer.
Someone should have invited the mega trucks out here.
Yeah. Clean all it all up. Oh, no!
I wonder if she could back up out of that.
That road has been causing problems all day.
Just stay there for now. Good job.
Dang it.
She looks annoyed.
She does. She's like, seriously, guys?
I would be too. She had a good run going.
Yeah, she definitely looks annoyed. Like, come on.
Just for Joey, get a winch line over and make sure that she's secure. Looks like she's fine.
Yeah. She's probably like, I knew I had that. I can't believe I did that. I can hear her now.
I like it a little bit, especially when it's not me. You stay in there, we're sending your family to you.
Who's that talking to her? Is that Cooper Bentley?
is Clint.
Okay.
How'd they get up there so fast?
Yeah.
That's about all you can do in that situation.
That's her dad there, standing there in the yellow vest with the...
Take a little break. There's Nathan up there.
Yeah. Now it's all the families up there. Dad's trying to figure out how to flip back over. Might try to throw a strap from the top and then flip it once it's secure.
Who's that going up there now? Is that Scotty? Can't see. So we have a dedicated recovery crew at every event, and always want to give a big shout out and thank you to them for helping make our events run smoothly and keep everybody safe. We also have a lot of drivers that are eager to help, and you'll often see them run up the hill. I say that just so you don't think these are random people out of the crowd running out onto the race course.
Just some guys who need exercise, you know.
They are either
they didn't get on their Peloton
dedicated recovery volunteers, or they are drivers themselves helping out.
All right, while we get this recovered, we'll let them get everything flipped back over, and we'll be back right after these messages.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerfly XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend, the new Baja Legend MTZ. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time. What you want. No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
Rebirthed from the depths of Baja, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. The new Baja Legend MTZ. Silica reinforced T4 tread compound. Power-ply 3-ply construction. Improved 4-pitch side biters. Proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it, what a bouncer. Grab yourself some new merch today.
And we are back. We had, who was running right there before we left? Madison King. We got her recovered off the hill. I'm here with Clay Kaysen in the booth. Had a bit of a wild run yourself. I see there's a lot of mud on your face, buddy. What's going on?
Well,
what's the course like out there?
Muddy. I did it to myself. I shouldn't have never flipped the visor back up. It was so caked, and I was barely seeing, and then it just got all in my face, and it was all my fault. I should have been a little bit more prepared for it, and I wasn't, but I guess that's racing on it.
Do you guys run tariffs at all, or no?
No, I don't. I guess I'm going to have to get some just because of this. I should have slowed down in the water spots instead of just trying to blast through them.
Yep.
But can't win them all, and you learn from it. That's all I got to say.
Again, I have some buddies back home that'll run tear-offs, but again, a lot of what we do is more dusty than anything. Usually there's more dust or maybe some debris, rocks, stuff like that coming up. It's not usually mud. We don't typically run a ton of mud courses, but this park, usually, again, springtime, get a little rain. I've raced here a couple times in the rain. Wildcat's another one that's good for rain, but interesting to see how it folds out. How do you think bouncers are going to do tomorrow with it?
Well, I hope it don't rain for y'all. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. And maybe they can get the dozer down here and take the dozer and scrape off this top layer for y'all, and it won't be as bad, maybe. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think, again, the sun kind of came out right here in the last few minutes. So, again, if the sun comes out, kind of dries up the hills. Again, getting your tires slick and wet and then trying to hit a hill, as we've seen the last few drivers today. I mean, just absolutely uncontrollable. You can hear him wide open throttle, just trying to get there. That rut, we've seen a couple, again, Madison, who just got recovered. We've seen a couple drivers have problems with that today. What was your plan going into that?
At the beginning, it was more along the lines of just kind of hit it with a lot of speed straight on. And as the day got on, I was last to go on it first, the first run. So I was kept watching and watching. So I finally decided to hit the left side a little bit, bank it just a little bit.
Okay. Got Tyler Bradley taking up the line here. Again, he's one of our veteran drivers as well. Raced side by side the UTV Cup Series for quite a while with us. Something, doesn't quite sound right there.
Nope. Poor Tyler. He can't have no luck on his side.
He has had some crazy things happen to his.
Yep.
And I'm not sure. And I'm not sure what it sounds like on the radio. They're saying he had some engine issues. I'm not exactly sure what the issue was, but you could tell at the last run, just got the top of that hill and had such a lack of power.
Yep.
I'm not sure what's going on there. Again, we've had, it looks like 5 or 6 DNFs so far on this course. Got a race line banner sitting over there.
Sounds like old Cash coming on up here.
Yeah, I know he's on the running today as well. We'll see what looks like he's pulling up the line next. So, yeah, again, Cash had a pretty good run.
Yeah, he was blazing on the first hill.
He did. Again, he's no dummy. He's going to try to watch everybody else.
Yeah.
Do what they do, but faster. Again, right now we got Nathan King sitting with a 53-second run. That's our leaderboard right now. Dan Carter sitting with 100. Casey Howell with a 101. Clay Kaysen with 113, and he's in the booth. And then we had about, looks like 6 DNFs. We'll see what Cash is going to do. Again, Cash has been watching those people.
The crazy thing is about this hill, if it was dry, it wouldn't be nowhere near like it is right now.
Yeah. Ooh, hooking that tree there. Again, we've seen several side-by-sides of the tree kickers come up and kind of just skip around that tree.
Man, that water's horrible.
Oh, look how much. Oh, man. He got through those ruts pretty quick.
42 is what I'm calling, 42.
That's a quick time. Ooh. 50.743. That is our new leader. Again, thanks Clay, for stepping in the booth with us. Again, that was Cash LaCroix with a 50.743. Just barely squeaked out Nathan King with a 53. Got Will Bell sitting in the starting gate there. RCV wheel starting gate there.
RCV wheel?
I'm sorry, Raceline wheel starting gate.
I haven't heard of them before.
Yes. You know what? They're strong.
They're branching out in 2023.
Strongest hackers on the planet.
Strongest wheels on the planet.
Well, they kind of bolt together, you know.
They go in the same area.
Yeah. Again, shout out to Will Bell for his teal color. It's looking great.
All right, did I miss anybody after Madison? Between you before Cash?
Yeah, we did have a DNF, but I don't remember who it was. Tyler Bradley, yep.
Okay. And Cash had the fastest time again?
Yeah, he had a smoking run. He was downhill, was like skipping. And his uphill, where that ruts are, he just skimmed over that.
Yeah, I saw that. He definitely picked a good line up those ruts both times.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's is he just getting lined up here?
I think so. Did you see the picture of Don Curtis's truck?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Did he hit the tree real hard?
Hard. Hit the frame horn hard. Buckled the whole front corner of the truck.
Oh no.
Broke spring hanger, bent the hood, bent the hood, bent the fender, bent the grill, broke a spring hanger, bent the frame horn,
The whole corner of the frame section's all
Good
bent.
thing it was hill 2.
He came in hot and just clipped. I mean, that tree didn't move.
I did that one time.
Come on. Reverse.
Ooh, nice save.
Good save. Great save. That's an awesome save there.
One time during like a shootout at back when it was Superlift in the Avenger, man, I fought to get up this hill like forever.
Yeah.
And I finally got out the top, and I ran smack into a tree and bent the wheel and ran it back to the parking lot. Brandon Dillon put one of his on from his Ford buggy.
Yeah.
Swapped it, helped me put it on the Avenger, and I got back and went and did round 2. So, you know, you get a little excited. Trees get in the way.
Yeah.
They just jump out.
They do sometimes. Again, that was Will Bell there. Having all kinds of issues again, trying to get to the top of that hill. We've seen 4 or 5. Looks like we've got 7 DNFs currently.
Just want to take a minute and acknowledge the extreme bipolar weather today.
Yes.
First it was cloudy, and then it got like dark and rained on us, like dumped on us. And now it's sunny. It's a beautiful day. But it left behind a lot of mud.
It did leave a bunch of mud, so that'll be interesting tomorrow for the big bouncers.
I just walked down there.
Yeah.
To the bathrooms, and in order to get there, you have to cross like a ankle deep. There's just no way around it.
Yeah.
I tried, and my whole left foot sunk in, and like, it's a good thing I brought a different pair of pants for tomorrow because I'm covered in mud now. So just be prepared.
I will.
Good thing you.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't bring the 800.
No,
I forgot you said you didn't bring it. We're gonna have to hitch a ride.
I did. And then I put it back on the trailer like a couple days later. Took it to my house. I power washed it, like spotless. It's mint right now. Put new seat belts in it, and rewired some things that were not wired appropriately. Took the winch off, tried to get it working. It didn't work so well, so I got Warren sending me a new winch for that. 500-pound winch, I think.
So you're bringing it for stock class next weekend?
You know what?
A little 800 in the stock class?
You know what? I saw a guy put a 900 on a podium once.
When?
I'm trying to think who it was. Give me a second, I'll tell you.
I remember
John Campbell's little brother.
Campbell Jr.?
Yeah, no, I can't remember his singing name. He was going to kill me. John Campbell's little brother put a 900 on the podium one year.
This is Brian Smith. Oh! Saved by that.
Wow!
He almost endoed up the hill.
Yeah.
That would have been impressive. I remember making a video for 4x4 Nation with our Razor XP 900 like 8 years ago. So.
Yeah.
They're so little.
They are.
That's a tough corner right there. It doesn't really look like it from this angle, which is what we've been watching most everybody from.
A handful of guys. Cash swung super wide and clipped that tree. Did he break his no? Is he just stuck? I would say probably stuck.
He probably can't back out of that. He might have broke like a tie rod.
Yeah. Or an A-arm or who knows what.
He got the helmet off, though, so I think he's done. All right. Hey, Matt, why don't you give us a top 5 rundown of the times that we have so far?
That's how many finishes we've had so far. Top 5. Cash Decorson, 50-second run. Nathan King, 53 seconds. Dan Carter sitting third at 100-second. Casey Howe is 101. And Clay Kaysen, 113. And then we've had 8 DNFs.
Is Cody Kaysen still broke, did Clay say?
I don't know. They were welding his stuff together earlier.
What about DC? Do we know what happened to him?
I don't.
Is Jay Shaw not going again? What happened to all these guys? Did anyone ever hear what he broke on Hill 1?
No. No.
Justin Mitchell? I don't think so. I think he tapped out. Is it the red-headed guy?
So it sounds like we've got a handful of drivers that might be done, either I guess broke from Hill 1, but I'm not sure which ones. So we will have to finalize the rest of our driver list still here for Hill 2. This is Brian Smith getting recovered off the hill right now, and we will be right back after this.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerply XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com. The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerply XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
Presenting the all-new designs from Treadwear Apparel in 2021. Visions are better at the top. More throttle than brake, more balls than brains. If you're gonna win, you're gonna need these. Life is better topless. The NRRA official flag shirts. Real trucks don't have spark plugs. No guts, no glory. Definitely no story. Your girlfriend likes it without answer. Grab yourself some new merch today.
Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. The new Baja Legend MTZ. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerply XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
Rebirthed from the depths of Baja, Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. The new Baja Legend MTZ. Silica reinforced T4 tread compound. Powerply 3-ply construction. Improved 4-pitch side biters. Proven MTZ tread styling for undisputed traction. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
Mickey Thompson Tires announces a new American mud terrain legend. The new Baja Legend MTZ. 35 different sizes, and one is just waiting for your rig. The Baja Legend MTZ.
And we are back.
I just saw Zach's hoodie behind me.
It's all good.
We are back, everybody. We've only got our drivers have dwindled. We started out with a huge list this morning, and this hill has been tough for our UTV Unlimited class. We have been working on a recovery, and I know we still have Brandon Davis. Is he on the line?
I'm not 100%.
I can't see from here.
We started out with 24 drivers, I believe, today. So far on the second course, due to DNFs and people braking on the first course, we've only had 5 finishers out of 24 drivers.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how many. And again,
There's Brandon.
We got about 20 slots to fill still. Brandon Davis down there.
You want a microphone? You want a headset? What? can't hear you. Shenanigans going on in here.
Are you serious?
All right, Cash is back. Cash is gonna watch Brandon Davis's run with us.
Yeah, and I got a lot of mud on my face. Got to see where I washed my face off in a little mud puddle.
Okay.
I stuck my face in the ground.
That's
and washed it.
counterintuitive, but you know,
It
do what
worked
you gotta do.
really good, I think.
Got Brandon Davis in the starting line. This is Cheryl's husband from that David Racing crew.
That's a pretty blind whole section of the whole course.
How hard is it to make this turn right there?
I didn't have much problem at all with it.
Like, pretty much everybody has had to hook the tree.
I flung it around and slammed my door in it.
Yeah, we've seen you kind of skeet the side of it there. Brandon kind of did the same thing. We've seen a few drivers mash in a tree kicker to it.
Yeah. That hill right there is sketchy.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
Especially
So,
when you hit a tree.
Did you go put your tire far right, like straddle the
I don't know. I couldn't see anything.
ruts? Because both times you went up it fine.
I knew the general area of it, and I hit it with a little bit of power, and it went right up it. See, he just went straight. I just went straight for the rut. I think. I couldn't see anything.
All right, not looking too bad for Brandon Davis.
See what a 7.2.393 for Brandon Davis. Again, that puts him in third place.
How many people have finished?
That's 6. That makes Brandon Davis make 6.
Our list has severely dwindled from Hill 1 to Hill 2. What happened to everybody?
I don't even know. I couldn't see anything.
don't
I
know
bet they
either.
couldn't either.
I didn't think there were that many that broke. I know we had a lot of rollovers on Hill 1. All right, we're waiting to see if we have any final contenders.
Again, we got.
I'm not seeing anybody at the starting line over there, but we have a whole list of drivers that did not go for Hill 2. You scared them away, Cash.
Yep. We'll go ahead and run through that real quick.
myself.
We have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drivers still waiting to go yet if they if they were able to run still. We've only had 6 drivers complete the course in the second run. Again, Cash DeCoy sitting first. Nathan King sitting second with 3 seconds behind him. Brandon Davis third, who just had a quick run there. Dan Carter coming in fourth. Casey Howe coming in fifth. And Clay Kaysen wrapping up that 6th spot. Again, we've had about 8 DNFs still on the second course of the day. Those are your top 6 drivers for the second course. So, again, had a rough time. Everybody, one of our VIN class racers who races VIN class, stock class, beater class, Don Curtis, flying through. This is his picture from hitting a tree.
No.
So anyone who's type in Don Curtis, go to
He
Curtis
crossed the
Racing.
finish line and then hit a tree up there.
Go to the Curtis Racing page. You can see him. He absolutely straight wiped it out. Just totally annihilated. Let me see if I can throw it up there real quick.
Have you ever crossed the finish line and then slammed into a tree before?
No, I've hit some stuff before the finish
Made
line.
it up an obstacle, but then still hit a tree.
Last year I hit that hill and the tree saved my life. So, but I've hit a lot of trees, and most of the time they stop me.
You did hit a tree one time and save your life, and maybe me and Breeze, because I was watching you barrel down the hill backwards.
Oh, that was terrifying.
Thinking you were coming into the trailer.
At
Hollerwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one was
I'll tell you what, I went back and watched that video. I was pretty impressed. You were doing everything I would have been doing. Hitting the brakes, steering, grabbing the shifter. Everything that I would have done, all the mental checklist I'd have done, you were doing. I was pretty proud of you.
I wasn't steering that thing. I wasn't flipping on that hill.
That was like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
If it came down to it, I'd have to.
Okay, here's Don Kerstruck again. You can see that passenger side frame horn. He absolutely smoked a tree as he was coming through the finish line. So still came in. I think he finished second.
He sure did.
He drilled it.
Wow.
Finished second place. That smoking run, had an absolute smoking run on the second course, which led to this picture. I love it. Wearing a Brandon Davis Racing shirt,
He doesn't look too happy.
No,
I wouldn't be happy.
You can see bent up that front leaf spring there. Totally just kind of crinkled in that frame horn.
That leaf spring looks like it held up good, actually. Look at the frame.
It did. They pushed the frame back a little bit, pushed the motor up,
tore up
a fender, tore up a grill, tore up the hood. I think he said he threw the battery around a little bit, so definitely did quite a bit of damage. But again, having a smoky run pushed into that second spot. Again, he was our season champion. You can see that leaf spring just bent back right there. So they have. He said, "What did your mom say?" Well, we called her, and she said, "I'm glad you're okay. We'll talk about it when we get home." So.
Well, he's got a week to fix it.
Yeah, he's got a week. You got a whole 5 days, I think so. So.
Zach, what happened to everybody? We had 10 drivers that didn't go.
Okay.
I mean, if Zach doesn't know, then it's an unknowable mystery.
Oh, yeah. Again, today was the side-by-side classes and the VIN. Tomorrow will be big bouncers. We'll have UTV Bounty Series, our youth class. Again, we have a ton of racing action going on tomorrow here. This is our season opener brought out by CA Technologies. They make a lot of side-by-side parts, so it's fitting that we had such a brutal side-by-side course today just because CA brings such great parts. So appreciate those guys sponsoring this event. Again, we're at Windrock in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Tomorrow we have rock bounces going on. We have the youth class. And we have the side-by-side bounty series. So ton of action going on tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have nice weather just like we have right now, not necessarily like we had earlier today.
To be. And we should be kicking off around 9:30 Eastern, I believe. Now, we did try and start a little early today due to weather and stuff, but that's what I last heard as far as scheduling. So.
Yeah, so usually drivers' meeting are at 9-ish. And they'll start usually 20, 30 minutes after that.
Yeah, we are in Eastern time.
Depending on how much, Eastern time. Depending on how long our driver's meeting takes and how many questions we get.
I know we're eating Outback tonight.
Outback, yeah?
For sure. Got that W? Got to go to Outback.
All right.
All right, there you have it, guys. Thanks for joining us today on Hillside Live. Hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow.
I'll send y'all a picture of my steak.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.